In the past like 3 years of me like grinding this out, I think I've not made a beat like 5 days of like 3 years.
Jeez.
So like I'm always at least doing something, like, you know what I mean? So it doesn't work for anyone at the start. It's like you just gotta keep going till it works. Alright, what is up guys? It's KBeazy here. You know, this is my first tutorial with the camera, so but I'm gonna try my best to make a good tutorial for y'all, so let's get ready to do it.
Sharpie.
What's up everybody, it's Sharpie, and right now we're gonna cook up a beat in FL Studio, and I don't know what type of beat it's gonna be, but we're just gonna go off whatever sounds good, so let's go. Alright, so first things first.
Actually, I think I'm gonna take over from here, bro, if that's cool. Although videos of artists and producers making music in the studio have been around on platforms such as YouTube for a while now, the wave of modern internet producers that have truly revolutionized the content creation aspect of making beats is still very new. By this I mean that people such as Mai and Beatz, who create videos that blend a mix of beat making challenges, tutorials, comedy, and vlogs, have only been around for roughly 2 to 3 years. During this time, the producer niche on YouTube has also been one of the fastest growing communities on the platform. Producers no longer just post tight beats and concentrate on the music side of things, as they are busy focusing on putting themselves in front of the camera in order to build their brand and following. It's amazing to see just how big these channels are getting and all the various paths their careers are taking. Whether it's landing placements with some of the biggest names in hip-hop, becoming YouTube stars, or even releasing their own music as successful artists. The internet producers have been and are continuing to evolve. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at how this all started and also dive deeper into the channels of some of the biggest creators in this niche. Because at this rate, who knows how powerful and mainstream this wave will become.
Illusion Music said, what's the next wave for producers? It's like the thing I said the second this podcast started, like you have to literally be obsessed with this. Then you just figure out ideas that people haven't done and you come up with creative titles and you just make waves.
Okay, before we focus on what the future looks like for internet producers, let's turn the clock back to September 15th of 2016, the day that arguably one of the most influential videos in the producer niche was uploaded.
What is up? This is officially my first YouTube video. I have people telling me I should make videos producing and making beats and stuff, so.
This is Pat Ryan, and as you guys just heard, this was also his first ever video on his channel. For the average content creator, you may be lucky to hit a couple hundred views on your first upload, with family and friends contributing a significant amount to that total. Yet in Pat's case, his video called "This Beat is Lit, Making a Beat from Scratch and Logic" just happened to reach over 1 million views in a matter of months. Basically hitting the YouTube algorithm jackpot. Everything does happen for a reason though, and it was a great video. There was no fancy camera work or editing, but it truly captured the process of making a beat in an organic way that connected with people that were not just producers or artists. Although he wasn't the first person to make a rap instrumental in front of a camera, this would be one of the first viral videos of its kind and played a major role in creating a space for producers to break through on YouTube, while in the process inspiring thousands of people out there to start making beats and to create their own channels.
I get a lot of messages of people like, you know, saying how my content has like helped them, and that's like the main goal. You know what I mean? Like shout out to Sharpe, like Sharpe, dude. Like he started after my channel, and like because he was inspired by my channel, and he's grown even bigger than me, like over 300,000 subscribers.
Sharpie is without a doubt one of the most well-known producers on YouTube. Yet with that being said, at this point in his career, he is more busy focusing on his own music and dropping videos such as this one for his track called Around Me, which by the way, is amazing. But before he quit being an internet producer, made the transition into being an artist, and took the I out of Sharpie, he would make extremely popular tutorials, reactions, and beat making challenges. These videos would help him burst onto the scene as one of the first mainstream creators in the producer community and really helped pioneer a new style of content in the niche. Uploading his first video on December 20th of 2016, taking heavy inspiration from Pat Ryan, who had blown up just 3 months prior, Sharpie didn't necessarily jump off the page in terms of his skill level. In fact, looking back at the comments on some of his older videos really goes to show how cruel the internet can be. Yet that wasn't really important because it was more his personality and creative ideas that would make him stand out from the rest. Videos such as making a beat blindfolded, 1 minute beat making challenge, and my mom tries making a beat from scratch are just some examples of how Sharpie thought outside the box and was able to drive massive audiences to his channel. In a way, he was one of the first producers I watched that felt like a YouTuber that made beats rather than a producer that made YouTube videos, if that makes any sense at all. Anyways, he would also go on to influence many others to start channels and was a key factor in proving that it was possible to make it on YouTube, creating this kind of content. Nonetheless, a certain collective with one particular superstar also happened to be bubbling at this time, yet were taking a slightly different approach in terms of the end goal they aim to achieve.
Y'all still there? I'm like, yeah.
I'm sure you all recognize the producer to my right. Well, actually, he does look quite a bit different now with the long hair. But anyways, Nick Mira from the producer collective Internet Money is the so-called GOAT of online producers in the eyes of many. I actually already made a video on Internet Money called the Internet Money Takeover, so I'm not gonna go into full detail regarding their impact, but it's impossible not to talk about them at all when looking at the evolution of internet producers. Taz Taylor, Nick Mira, Side Piece, and the rest of the roster had successfully transitioned from strictly selling their beats online to building an empire that would not only take over YouTube, but the industry as well. They started their channel on November 5th of 2016, roughly around the same time that Sharpie and Pat Ryan would start uploading, and quickly became a force in the beat making tutorial game. See, at first, the videos were strictly just screen recorded tutorials with narration, but over time, the producers in the group started to show their face more and interact with the community. This was a smart move that basically every other creator that will be discussed in this video has done in order to build their brand and loyalty with their fans. Yet it's not completely necessary, but we'll talk more about that later. Although Internet Money has hit new levels as of recently, their impact online cannot be overlooked, as they are responsible for breaking down so many barriers, allowing many more amazing producers to enter the YouTube space. This is a pretty legendary collab. Kyle Beatz, Mai, and Ramsay are all examples of some of the biggest internet producers who really broke onto the scene following Pat Ryan, Sharpie, and Internet Money. The thing that's really cool about this second wave of producers to make a name for themselves on YouTube is how they diversified their content and all brought something new to the table. In the past, Pat Ryan captured the simplistic style cook-up videos that were super easy to watch. Sharpie popularized beat-making challenges and reactions with a comedic flair, while Internet Money really nailed the skillful tutorials that covered everything a producer would need to know. So like any other niche on YouTube, it was key for the new creators in this producer community to do something unique to stand out. Needless to say, that's exactly what they did.
Alright, so today we are in Hollywood, California, and we're going to be asking random people if they'd like to freestyle on my beat. I got Edwin with the Bluetooth speaker. We're just gonna be going up to people and see what happens. Let's go. Yo, y'all trying to freestyle real quick on my beats?
Yeah, I can't freestyle for but the guy over there with the jean jacket and hoodie sure can.
I know you like it now.
This video is probably one of the most genius concepts that the producer community has ever seen, asking people to freestyle over my beats. Although Mai had achieved success with some of the earlier tutorials on his channel, it wasn't until he uploaded the video of people freestyling over his beats in public that he truly blew up. In fact, he went on to make 4 videos in this series, with the last one going absolutely viral, accumulating over 20 million views. Thinking about it, it may be the most watched video ever coming from an internet producer, which is part of the reason why Mai has one of the largest sub counts in the niche with over 422,000 subscribers. Yet, to give him credit, his tutorials are also some of the best on YouTube, as he is not only a very talented producer, but is extremely funny as well, especially when he links up with his boy, KBeazy. Instagram is so boring these days without 6ix9ine. Oh, Smoke Perp's on live.
KBeazy in the building. That's KB.
Yes, KBeazy was roasted pretty bad in this clip, but if it wasn't for him producing the track called What I Please for Smoke Perp and Denzel, they wouldn't be on set for the video shoot in the first place. As seen in the beginning of this video, KBeazy started creating video tutorials back in December of 2017. Since then, he has grown his channel to over 105,000 subscribers and has an extremely loyal fan base that supports everything he does. KBeazy took a similar path as Internet Money in terms of leveraging his platform on YouTube in order to break through in the industry. Working with artists such as Roddy Ricch, Killy, 88 Glam, Chief Keef, and even Juice WRLD on his unreleased track that was teased called Day One, KBeazy has truly achieved a lot in a very short amount of time. In terms of what sets him apart from the other internet producers that create videos, I would have to say it's just his genuine personality and overall skill level. Although the majority of his videos are tutorials put together with a straightforward screen recording and webcam, they are super entertaining to watch. This just goes to show how important it is to be yourself and have fun when you're making videos, because it truly does translate to your audience.
You said what? What up, boy?
And he's wearing the merch.
I wish I was there.
Bro, I'm hurt on you, Chief.
Alright, we are going to LA again.
Hell yeah. And Kyle's gonna be there too. We have to have a big like producer like hangout or some crate, like break the internet.
A producer meetup with all the top creators would be insane. Almost as insane as the cinematography and quality of this video of Mai on FaceTime with KBeazy. Although it may look like a scene from a Netflix documentary, this clip is actually from a Kyle Beatz video called 10-Minute Beat Battle Challenge versus Mai, and is a great example of his unique style of content in the YouTube producer space. If you aren't familiar with Kyle Beatz, he's a producer slash artist who broke onto the scene with his Making a Beat vlog series back in February of 2017. He definitely didn't hit the YouTube jackpot like Pat Ryan did early on, but over time he built a fan base of 300,000 subscribers through cinematic vlog style beat making videos. He had become extremely talented with video production and editing through filming music videos for artists and creating content for rappers such as his friend Cam Meekins in the past, which was a skill set that would help shape his content that we see today. In terms of how he actually got into this producer niche, well, after seeing Taz Taylor talk about how much money he was making via selling beats online, Kyle decided to do the same. For the most part, the majority of internet producers that have built their brand through creating videos have all started their YouTube journey the same way, strictly posting beats on their channel or Instagram and hoping for an artist to stumble across their work and buy the beat. Fun fact, if you guys are new to my channel, that's exactly how I got my start on YouTube as well. Anyways, focusing our attention back to Kyle, he is a perfect example of how quality and consistency always pays off in the long run. When looking at his channel today, not only is he basically uploading videos 3 times a week, but he is also dropping his own music and hosting one of the most successful producer podcasts around.
Welcome back to episode 7 of the podcast. Today I have a very special guest. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this person I have with me, Ramsay. What's good, bro?
Yo guys, today we're gonna turn that yodeling kid from Walmart into a fire SoundCloud rapper. Let's get into it.
Even if you don't watch producer related content, I'm sure a few of you guys have seen this video turning the Walmart yodeling kid into a SoundCloud rapper. With over 9 million views, this was another viral video from Ramsay, who is well known for remixing artists such as Lil Pump and 6ix9ine and turning their songs into different genres. He is extremely talented at coming up with unique ideas ideas that break into the more mainstream side of YouTube. These types of videos have become an extremely popular trend among the producer community, yet Ramsay will forever be known as one of the first creators to popularize this style, and is simply one of the best at making this kind of content. The one bad thing though with him going viral with these kinds of videos is that it almost overshadows his talent as a producer and an artist. As one of the few producers that doesn't use FL Studio on YouTube, it's amazing to see what he can create with such a clunky program like Ableton. Okay, that was a bad joke. I've never even used Ableton and I don't even make beats anymore, but I just want to quickly ask my producers out there, are you guys team FL Studio, Logic, or Ableton? And let me know in the comment section down below. All jokes aside, Ramsay definitely found his own lane on YouTube and is now putting out amazing music as not only a producer, but also as an artist, which really has become a popular trend amongst the majority of the internet producers I've talked about in this video. Yet there is one person in particular that I haven't talked about yet that may be the most successful artist of them all coming out of this producer niche.
You cannot just go and call it baby.
See, if I was by myself in the car or something, I probably would sing along or finish the lyrics because Aries is one of my favorite artists, but I'll do you guys a favor and just not ruin the song. This is the music video for one of Aries' most popular tracks to date called Race Car that was dropped back in October of 2018. This was also around the same time that he went through a key turning point in his career where he stopped uploading beat making videos in order to focus on his music, which can be tough for a creator who has had so much success in the past making videos for YouTube, but it was the right move for him to make. Aries actually started his YouTube channel uploading songs and music videos in 2016, but began really gaining traction with his series of recreating beats from famous songs such as Look at Me in 2 minutes. Similar to Ramsay, these style of videos would break into the more mainstream side of YouTube and go viral. Although these videos would do very well, Aries is an artist first and has been vocal about that for years now. It's really cool to see his music videos for tracks such as Sayonara hit 2.7 million views and be the most watched uploads on his channel, as it really shows that he has established himself as an artist and people are supporting him for his music first. He is now selling out his own tours, making appearances at festivals such as Day in Vegas, and also has over 1.3 million monthly Spotify listeners. Honestly, it's amazing to see creators such as himself expand and succeed the way that he has, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store.
Works Beats.com. Today we're going to go over a quick tip in business.
Yeah, that kind of messed up my timing, but you know what? Okay, let's just talk about Busy Works Beats now. I guess it's time to give credit where credit is due. Busy Works Beats is beyond an iconic figure in the YouTube producer space. I'm pretty sure literally everyone who has ever wanted to make beats and looked up tutorials on how to get started came across a Busy Works video first. Uploading his first video in April of 2014, he was one of the first producers to popularize screen-recorded FL Studio tutorials. He never really showed his face on camera until years later, but that didn't stop him from building a following and a fan base on YouTube. With over 2,800 videos on his channel, he has been pumping out content at a crazy rate for the past 5 years, which has resulted in him accumulating over 645,000 well-earned subscribers. Some people consider him a meme nowadays and don't take his channel seriously, but he has built one of the largest followings in the producer niche and has inspired a tutorial style that to this day, many up-and-coming producers emulate. I just want to take a second to shout out all the amazing creators that I didn't get a chance to talk about in this video, such as Simon Servita, Chris Punsalon, Lusion, Aces to Aces, and many more. Although I don't make beats anymore, I still love to watch the community grow and evolve. Whether it's KBeazy landing placements on Smoke Perp's latest project, Aries selling out tours, or Kyle Beatz successfully releasing his own music and podcasts. It's amazing to see the opportunities that YouTube provides and producers take advantage of the platform. If you're an up-and-coming producer looking to make videos for YouTube and create content, start now. Like I said at the beginning of this video, who knows how big this wave will become. 10-minute beat ballad. 10-minute beat. I cannot say this. I'm sorry, Kyle, if you're watching this, bro. This is a tongue twister.
What a sick, twisted individual.
Holy I don't know if that worked. Yo, what's good everybody? If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me and helps the channel grow. I just want to thank you guys again for everything in 2019 and let you know that I'm going extra hard in 2020. So we'll see what the future has in store. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Cause you know that I'm out of order. Cross the line, yeah, you know we gon' cross the border. Feelings deep, so you know that it's a slaughter. What's next? Like drugs, pain, work, girls, silly me, honey, bees.